Yeah, good day everyone. This is the first part. My name is Hazan. You can call me at this word. This is the first part of the video. How you get to learn how to trade forex, futures, indices. They are the same way. But now we are starting from scratch because if you want to know how to analyze, first you need to know what is candlestick all about. So this is the first series of the lecture. So I'm starting on this candlestick. What is candlestick all about? That's what we are talking about today. When you look at this now, this is a green candle. This is a green candle. So this green candle is also called a bullish candle, which signify that a coin is going to pump. It's one of the sign that is telling you that a coin is going to pump. This candlestick, they are representative of what is happening in the chart. They are representative of what's happening in the chart. So this is a bullish candle. Then we also have a bearish candle. We also have a bearish candle. We also have a bearish candle which is red in color. So a bullish candle is a green color, while a red candle is a bearish candle is a red color. So what are the components of the candle? What is the candlestick all about? Let me see candle. So from this bullish candle, it's what we call the wick of the candle. This tiny line that you see here, it's what we call the wick of the candle. See the wick of the candle. WICK, wick. This is also the wick of the candle. This is the wick of the candle. This is the wick of the candle. Then this is the body. This green part is the body of the candle. This is the body of the candle. This is the body of the candle. Then the highest point of this so called the swing high. Swing high, upper shadow. I call it swing high or upper shadow, but I prefer to call it swing high of the candle. The highest point. Then the lowest point of the wick is what we call swing low. So this is what we call swing low. Then a bullish candle opens at the bottom, at this at the start of this body, this green line. Look at this my line. This is where the bullish candle opens. It opens here at this line, then it closes here. I will explain to you how it happens. It opens here, then it closes here. So a bullish candle opens at the bottom. It opens at the bottom. Then it closes at the top. It closes at the top. So these are all the components of a bullish candle. We have the body, the wick, the swing high, the swing low. It opens at the top, it opens at the bottom, then closes at the top. How this happens is that when a bullish candle forms, for example, if let me just say this is a new candle, it's formed something like this. You only see something like this in the chart. You don't see the candle now move down. You see it moving down. So where it's moved down, then the seller, it means that the seller, when the candle opens, the seller were pushing it down. They're pushing it down. So after some time, because the buyers are in control, the buyers are the one in control of the market. So they will now push it back up, which form that wick. Because it opens here, it now went down. The seller was trying to push it because the dominance of the market at that moment was the buyers. Were the bullish, the buyers were the dominance of the market at that moment. They were now pushing it back up, which formed that wick. They now started going up, started going up, started going up, started going up. It now went up to this extremely swing high. The sellers now try to push it down, then it closes here. That's how it forms in the chart. You always see something like this in the chart. You see a candle doing as if it's going bearish, doing as if it's going bearish, but after some time, just see it pushing back up because the buyers are in control at that moment. So it now pushes to somewhere around here, then the seller now push it down before it closes, then it now close here. You can see that it went because it's a bullish candle, it's pumping. So it needs to start from down. Okay, so that to pump to a higher side. So that's why it's called a bullish candle. It opens at the bottom, then closes at the top. It goes up, then close here. Bam. This is how it closes. So this is all about a bullish candle. Then let's go to a bearish candle. Let's go to a bearish candle. It's a bearish candle. A bearish candle also, this is the wick, just as you see it in a bullish candle. This is the wick of the candle. The wick of the candle. See this thing. It's coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down to some extent. Now the bullish, this buyer will now try to push it up again, then to close here for that moment. That's how a bearish candle is being formed. So every candle have their own time. Look at this time now. Look at this time frame. You can see how this is 15 minutes. So if you put your time frame on 15 minutes, it means that every 15 minutes, a new candle is always formed every 15 minutes. If you change your candle to 1 hour, you can see different time frame. It depends on how long you want to trade. If you want to trade for a longer time, the higher the time, the higher the setup will be. So the higher that means if you set your time frame on 1 hour, that means every 1 hour, a new candle is being formed. That's how it's being formed. So this is all the components about a bearish candle. Why this is a component about a bullish candle. So a bullish candle open at the bottom, is closed at the top, while a bearish candle open at the top, closes at the bottom. Now let me go to the chart and do some, let me use a live candle to do some example. Let me change this to 5 minutes. This is a bullish candle. So let's wait for the next 5 minutes, or let me just say 3 minutes. You can see that the candle is going bullish. It opens here. This is where it opens here. Then it's trying to close. Let's see, this is the time. You can see the time. The time is because I said the time frame is 3 minutes. That means every 3 minutes, a new candle will be formed. So this is the timing that represents the timing to end. And it's remaining 1 minute 30 seconds to end this candle. So let's wait for it. That means that's open here. It opens here. You can see that this is a bullish candle. It opens here. This is the open of the bullish candle. This is the open. You can see that it's still pumping because it started from here. This is the open. It has not closed yet because it's still pumping. With the time, within the time, that's when it will close. This is the swing low of the candle. Then this is the wick. Look at how the price is rejecting from that top. You can see that the sellers are trying to bring it down and the buyers are pushing it up. Can you see? This is the wick. So you can't determine whether a candle will be bullish or bearish until it closes. When it's closed, that's when you now determine that this, because a bullish candle can turn to a bearish candle on the way. It can turn to a bearish candle until it closes before you can confirm that this is a bullish or a bearish. But currently, you can see that it's forming a bullish trend. It's forming a bullish candle. So it's trying to push up. Remaining 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. You see where it will close now. When it closes, another candle will open at that particular time. Can you see? It's closed here. It's closed here. Another candle has opened. As I this is a bullish candle. It's closed here. So this is the wick. This is the wick. And this is the swing high of that candle. This is the swing high of the candle. Swing high. So as it closes, another candle open at this same spot. This is where it opens. You can see. So you cannot determine if it's a bullish or a bearish, but on the way, we'll get to know. This is open of a new candle. Because where a candle closes, another one open at that particular time, at that particular place. You can see if it's a bearish candle, that means it's coming down. You can see that a bearish candle always open at the top, which happens now, which the market is trying to do. Let me move this to the other side so that it will be clearer. This is open of the bullish candle. This is the wick of the bullish candle. This is the swing low of the bullish candle. Now what is forming now is a bearish candle. You can see that it opens at the top, but a bullish candle open at the bottom. Look at it. It opens here, it's closed here. See that the same open place is still there. So that is trying to form. You can see that open is still there. So if it will be a bullish candle, that means it will open here, close somewhere around here. If it will be a bearish candle, it will open at that same spot, then closes below. Let's wait for it. Still going. Can you see that it has closed at the top here. For this is a bullish candle. It's closed here. It's closed here. So another candle open at that same spot. Another candle open at that same spot where it closed. Let's see if it will be a bullish or a bearish candle. I want it to create a single bearish candle so that you see how a bearish candle open and closes in a live chart. Another one open here. Yeah. Another one open here. I think this will be a bearish candle. Let's see how it goes. Remaining 1 minute 20 seconds. Let's see how it goes. Thirty-nine seconds. 37 seconds. It opens at the top, close at the bottom. I think this will be a bearish candle. Yeah, it will be a bearish candle. You can see that it opens at the top, trying to close at the bottom. Can you see? Yeah, it's closed here. Look at it's closed here. This is the close of that candle. And that one, another one just opened just now. That's where it closes. You can see. So this is how candlestick operate. Sorry, it's closed. This is a close. You can see. Another bearish candle open. We can't conclude if it's a bearish or a bullish until it close. But this is another candle that open here now. So this is the wick. This is the swing low of this bearish candle. This is a confirmed swing low of the bearish candle. And this is the swing high of the candle. This is the swing high of the candle. You can see that the candle close. It opens here at the top, then close at the bottom. The other candle just open now. You can see this is the body of the candle. This is the swing high. This is the wick. This is the wick. This is the wick. Then the lowest point of that wick is the swing low. The highest point of that wick is the swing high. Then this red stuff is the body of the candle. Can you see? Then another candle now open now. So wait for it to see the direction of the candle. You can see that it opens at the top. If it will be a bearish candle, that means it will close at the bottom. But if it will be a bullish candle, it will close at the top. So the candlestick is a representative of the chart, how the coin or how the coin moves. Just a representative. It tells you the direction of the market. Tells you the direction of the market. So when you see multiple greens like this, it shows that the buyers are in control at that moment. When you see multiple red, coming down, it means that the seller are trying to take control. So that's all about candlestick. You can see this is a long bearish candle. But from here now, you can see that from this from this bottom here now, you can see that the buyers are pushing from you. Look at, because it's painting a green candle, which indicates that the buyers are in control from here now. Then the seller are trying to dominate. But currently now, this is a bullish trend. Currently, because you can see that you're printing multiple greens, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 before you see 100. So it shows that the buyers are pushing. So this is a bullish candles, this is a bearish candle. You can see it's a bearish candle. Now this bearish candle closes, it closes here. You can see that it opens here. You can see the open. Then it closes here. Can you see? It closes here. So you can see. So a bullish candle always open at the top, at the bottom. Sorry, a bullish candle always open at the bottom, then close at the top. While a bearish candle always open at the top, close at the bottom. You can see all the bearish candle, you can see that it always open at the top, close at the bottom. While a bullish candle always open at the bottom, close at the top, open at the bottom, close at the top. That's how it goes. Look at this candle now. Let me tell you the open and close of this candle from the bottom, from here now. This candle now opens, this candle opens here, close here. Then this green candle open here, close here, open here, close here, open here, close here, open here, close here, open here, close here. You can see that where a previous candle closes, that's where the new candle open. You can see open here, close here, open here, close here, opens here, close here, open here. The bearish candle opens here, close here, opens here, close here, opens here, close here, open here, close here, open at the same spot, close at the same spot, open here. This is what we call a doji. But as time goes, we get to understand, we get to learn about all this. But the most important thing we are treating today is just the candle, what the candle is all about. So this one now, you can see that from here now. This one opens here, close here. This one open here, close here. Open at the same spot, close at the same spot. Open here, close here. Open here, close here. Then this one open here. You can see that it's a bearish candle. Close here. It opens here, close here. Opens here, trying to close. Let's see where it closes. Remaining 6 seconds. Can you see it has closed? It has closed here. It's closed here. It opens around here. Then close at the bottom. The other one just open just now. Wait, the way this one close, that's where another candle open. Can you see it opens here? The boost is trying to take over now. Can you see? So this candle open here now. Let's see where it will close. Let's see where it will close. You can see that all the open and close happens with the body of the candle, not with the wick. Just with the body of the candle. All the open and close happens within the body of the candle, not with the wick. So if you want to mark your open and close, make sure you are marking with the body of the candle, not with the wick of the candle. But the wick is a signal of rejection. The sellers were trying to push it down, then the buyers now push it back up to this place, which make it close around here. It opens here, close here. Look at this candle now. The sellers were trying to push it back down, then the buyers now push it back up here. So all this one, they are just a fake movement. You can see what is happening. It's a fake movement until the candle close before you can confirm that, yeah, this is a bullish candle, a bearish candle. So you won't consider the wick as open or close. No, it's a sign of rejection. All this wick you are seeing, the sign of rejection. So it opens here. Let's see where it will close. You know, I told you that a bullish candle can turn to a bearish candle, which is currently happening now. Currently, this candle it was a bullish candle because the sellers are trying to push it down. Now turned into a bearish candle, but the open is still the same place. It's always open at the same spot. Look at the close here. This is where it close. It close at this spot. It close here. Then another one open at that same spot where this one close. This is the open of this new candle. This is the open of the new candle. That's all about how candlestick is being formed. Just need to watch out for the candle, how it's forming. Consider this one does not have wick at all. Consider this one does not. It's a sign that the bullish are trying to take over fully. Because when you see a strong candle without a wick, it's a strong sign that the bullish, the opposite trend are trying to take over. Look at the candle. Look at this long candle. Can you see? It's a sign that the bullish are trying to take over. Look at how it's pumping because it doesn't have wick. So it's trying to pump to the upside with a strong momentum. Can you see? This is a bullish candle. That means this red you are seeing is just like a retracement. It's just a retracement, but this is the main trend. Look at the trend. Look at how the bullish were trying to push. So this kind of formation is just like it's trying to tell you the representative of what is happening in the market. Look at this line. Look at this from yesterday. Look at how strong the green candle was. Look at from here. Look at how strong it is, showing only a bullish candle. Look at this small reversal. Look at this small reversal. Look at this small red candle. Can you see? This is a reversal. It is now continue to push back up here, which indicate that this is a strong move up to the upside. You can see that the trend is bullish. So the candle, look at the candle, still painting green. Look at how strong it is. It's a strong sign that the bullish are trying to take over. It's a very strong sign. You can see that it doesn't give us any wick at all. No wick. It's just the body. But it opens at the same spot. Let's see where it will close. Can you see? The sellers are trying to push it down, but because they are not strong at that moment. That's why they form this wick, this small wick. Can you see? They try to push it down because they are not strong, because the buyers are dominant at that moment. That's why you can just see this small wick, then the candle close here. This is where it's close. It's close here. Then another one just open. You can see that it's not okay. Let's see how it goes. This one close here. Another one open at that same spot. Another one open. Sellers are trying to push it down, and the buyers are trying to push it up. But currently, the buyers are dominant in the market. You can see with this green candle, it shows that the buyers are very strong currently on the market. They are very strong. Can you see? Can you see that the buyers are in control? It was creating a bearish candle before, but because the buyers are in control, they turn it to a bullish candle. So it opens at this spot, it closes here, it's close here. Why I'm using 3 minutes? Because I want to show you how it's being formed on a lower time frame. If I switch to 1 hour, it will take us 1 hour for us to get all these illustrations. It will take us for more than every hour, because we have explained like how many candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost like 9 candles forming under 3 minutes. But assuming I switch to 1 hour, that means it will take us 9 hours to get to understand this. That's why lower time frame is important for this, so that to make it faster and easier for you to understand. Every time frame always have the same pattern, the same opening, the same close, the same candle formation. So this just to illustrate that, okay, that this is where it opens, this is where it closes. When you see a bullish candle, you're supposed to know it by now. When you see a bearish candle, you're supposed to know it by now. So a green candle is a bullish candle, while a red candle is a bearish candle. So a bearish candle opens at the top, close at the bottom, while a bullish candle open at the bottom, close at the top. You can see that this is the bullish candle. It opens at the bottom, close at the top. Look at this one, open at the bottom, trying to close at the top, which it signifies that it's a bullish candle. But a bearish candle, look at it now. It opens at the top, close at the bottom, open at the top, close at the bottom, open at the top, close at the bottom. Then the bullish candle open at the bottom, close at the top. That's how it goes. Anywhere, anything about charts, everywhere, crypto, forex, indices, this is the same thing, this is the same illustration. Anything about trading, anything about charts, this is how to go about it. If you get to understand this candle, then in our next class, we'll talk about how to mark candles, because all these candle forming, they are fake candles, they are real candles. But on our next class, we'll get to understand by ourselves how we can identify a real candle and a fake candle. All these candles you are seeing, they are illustration of how the market moves. So in our next class, we are going to talk about how to mark a real candle from the fake candle. Because all these candles now, they are fake candles, they are real candles. But in our next class, you have to take it step by step for you to understand what's going on. Because if you rush it, you won't get what you want to get. So you have to take it one step at a time, so that you get to understand all about the charts. So our next class will be how to mark the candles. So here is all about the formation of the candle, the components of the candles. So this is the body, as I said earlier, this is the body of the candle, this is the body, this is the body, this is the wick, this is the wick of the candle, this is the wick of the candle. Then it opens at the bottom, it opens at the bottom, then it closes at the top, it's closed here. The new candle just open now. Then this is the swing high, don't forget, this is the swing high. The highest point of the wick is the swing high. The highest point of the wick is the swing high. This one doesn't create a wick at the bottom, no wick at the bottom, which also signifies a strong bullish move. It signifies a strong bullish move from here. Strong bullish move, no wick at the bottom, but there is wick at the top. So that's all about candlestick, the formation, how it works. Yes, by now you're supposed to understand all about candlestick by now. So that's just all about it. Nothing more to explain about candlestick. You have now know how it opens, how it closes, the body of the candle, the wick high, the swing low, the open and the close, and the formation, how it opens, how it's being formed. Because you have understand it very well now. I'm very sure about it, because I've explained everything about a bullish candle and a bearish candle. So in our next class, we're going to talk about how to mark the candles. So do have a wonderful day, and see you in our next class.